Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome back to Yield Weekly Beauty Chit Chat, the video that goes up most Fridays here on my channel where I share all the fun, frivolous, completely unnecessary beauty products that I was personally loving or obsessing about over the course of the past week. As always, I have a fun little lineup of things that I want to share with you guys, and I will list and link everything in the order that I'm sharing it in the description box right below this video. If you'd like to know where to purchase these items, read up other people's reviews, look at in-depth ingredient information, I make sure to list and link everything, like I said, in that description box, so feel free to check that out if you are so inclined. And yeah, how was your week? Let me know. My week was good. This was actually the first full week of summer break here in Oregon, and Stella and I are kind of in the process of finding our little groove for this summer. She has grown a lot, especially in the last year of, starting middle school. I feel like middle school is one of like the biggest times of like growth and change, especially for girls. And I've just seen so much of that in her. And this is one of the first summers where she's really not, like, she doesn't hang out at home a whole lot. She's making plans with her girlfriends every single day. They're either hanging out in her room, they're hanging out at the park, or puttering around the neighborhood. But it's just really fun to watch her grow and change over all the years. But this is really like I said, the first summer where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not a little girl anymore. And it's really kind of freaking me out. So anyway, I'm trying to mentally get used to that. I'll get there, believe me, I'll get there, but it is hard. Like, I feel like if you are a mom of a middle schooler, you kind of know what I'm talking about when it comes to just like the huge amount of change that seems to happen every single month in your kids. It's just a wild time of growth. So anyway, let me know if you have any fun plans for your weekend, or let me know what you're loving in terms of the fun, frivolous beauty products in your world throughout the course of this past week. Put that in the comments down below. I always love reading through what you guys are doing and what you are enjoying as well. Without further ado, let's dive into it, guys. I don't have like a ton of things today, but I do have a few things that I wanted to mention. I'm gonna get started with my perfume picks of the week, and it kind of waffled between these two. I did, by the way, finally review the Pink Euphoria from the Okja Candy Collection. If you're interested in that, I'll link that in-depth review down below. I really want to stress how sweet this fragrance is. My friend Faith was actually kind of teasing me a little bit about how many times I used the word sweet in that video, and I really just needed to stress how insanely sweet this is. I know there are some people out there who do like, sweeter fragrances, but this is like, it's a power dose of sweetness. And so I don't want anyone to purchase this and then end up hating it. I have had a few people purchase some of my fragrance recommendations in the past and come back and told me like, oh, this was just way too sweet for me. I ended up passing it along, or I returned it or whatever, which, that's always like, it always bums me out to see, that someone doesn't obviously connect with the same things that I did. But I want to make sure that when I am reviewing things for you guys, that I am putting it in a way that really helps you understand what you're going to be getting when you, order these products and then receive them. So listen, if you want to smell like sugar, try that Pink Euphoria, but it is very intense. If you're not sure about any of these Candy Collection fragrances, there is a $12 sampler pack that you can buy from Okja. Would highly recommend. But let's talk about another sweet fragrance that I was sporting quite a bit this week, and this is in my like fragrances that I want to create some summer memories with perfume basket, if you will. I shared that video I think about a week or two ago. This is Clean Reserve Sparkling Sugar. Again, if you are looking for sweet, delicious, incredible fragrances, this one, I mean, I just bought it in like the mega size to begin with because I knew that I would love it, and I do. This is delightful, so good. In fact, I need a little re-up here, so, oh, it's so good. There's nothing else that I can really compare this one to. It's just so sweet and beautiful, and just a touch of fruitiness to it. It's so good. Anyway, if you're in the market for a new signature summertime fragrance, I feel like this is a good one. This perfume bottle here was a gift to me, so I did not purchase this one, But I really do appreciate this particular gift because this is such a unique fragrance, you guys. I've only ever had one Tokyo Milk fragrance in the past, and for the life of me, I cannot remember now what it was called. I decluttered it, and Stella took it. Stella actually was using that quite a bit. Like, she likes to come in my closet sometimes and play with my perfumes. And that was one that she like grabbed for multiple times. And so when I decided to declutter, I went ahead and put that one in the pile, just knowing that she would snatch it up right away. If she hasn't finished it, this girl goes through perfume like it's her job. I mean, she is the epitome of like just overkill when it comes to fragrance. We're still working on amounts, okay? Like, she's 12, she's, you know, we're still working on some of that stuff. But yeah, if it's still in her room, I'll try to like find it and let you guys know what that one was, because it was really good as well. But this is the Sorin Bloom. So the notes in this one are petrichor, I'm gonna butcher this, saguaro flower, does that sound right? Agave and red clay. This is a floral, that is a floral composition that I've never really experienced before in the past. And I'm wondering if it's that petrichor note. I have never experienced that in a fragrance before, but I think it makes this one really, really unique. I'm so excited to do an in-depth review of this one. This is such a beautiful, unique floral. It's quite potent, I will say. But I think I like that petrichor note. At first I was like, that smells different. But the more that I wore it and it like mixed with my own body chemistry, the more I was like, ooh, I like this. So this is definitely a gift from a friend that is greatly, greatly appreciated. And I cannot wait to review this one for you guys. I also love the packaging of Tokyo Milk. They're just these sweet little bottles. They have a beautiful, you know, like botanical floral print on the back of the label that you can see through the jar here, but so pretty. Love that. Okay, let's do a couple of skincare items here. First of all, I'm actually just using this straight up at this point. I finished my bottle of the regular niacinamide dewdrops. So what I've been doing for a while here is mixing just a half a pump of the original dewdrops with a half a pump of the hue drops, because these have a bronzy hue to them. But I'm actually finding that I'm really enjoying the little boost of color just straight up from this right now. So I'm wearing it today. I actually put this from my forehead all the way down to kind of, you know, like my lower neckline here, and it did give me a little bit of like a summery, glowy, bronzy look, and I've really been enjoying this just on its own. So I do have a backup of my regular ones, because I always do, but I think I might just save that for the fall at this point, because I think it'll take me, you know, probably a couple months to get through this one, and then by the time that I'm done with this, I'll be ready for fall, and I'll move on to my next bottle of the dewdrops. But I really do enjoy these. Glow Recipe did send me the hue drops when they were first released. So that's how I ended up with these. Otherwise, I don't think I would have bought them, but I actually really enjoy them. And I'm pretty fair. Like, I am getting no sun. I've been working outside a lot, but I am piling the SPF on me, which reminds me, I'm gonna pull this out real quick because I've been using this to touch up my face and I've been loving it. So, but anyway, let's talk SPF since we're here. I will have the in-depth review of this one ready for you guys on Monday. I've been continuing this week to use it. I'm trying to use the different SPFs that I'm testing out at least for 2 to 3 weeks prior to reporting back, just to make sure there's no like breakouts and stuff that can potentially happen, at least with regards to my skin. Who knows what will happen with yours? Everybody's skin's a little bit different, but I think it's fair to give an SPF at least a solid 3 weeks before, you know, reporting back on it. But I gotta tell you guys, this Drunk Elephant Umbra Tint Mineral Cream, this is an SPF 30. This is a zinc oxide. And zinc oxide is just so perfect for my oily skin in terms of SPF. This stays put so well and it looks so beautiful on my skin. I will show you guys the application of this when I film the video. I forgot to do that with the matte universal tinted SPF 46 from Dermatology. So someone had mentioned that they would like to see the actual application of it. So I will make sure to do that for this video. But anyway, I'm really loving this so far. There is an untinted, there's this like medium tint, and then there's an even darker tint. So I thought this like kind of medium tint actually is quite good for me. So yeah, anyway, really been enjoying that so far, and so far 10 out of 10 would recommend trying if you're in the market for a new SPF. And if you have had good luck with Drunk Elephant in general, it's definitely a great formulation. But this is what I actually pulled out. So I've mentioned that I've been working outside a lot in the yard. I should have probably done a bunch of this stuff earlier in the spring when it wasn't freaking boiling hot outside. It's been so warm this week. Anyway, this is what I've been using to touch up my face, my neck, and my chest, you know, all the stuff that is exposed while I'm working outside. This is the Super Spritz from Vacation. This is an SPF 50 face mist. You guys, this is fabulous. Now, this is a broad spectrum SPF sunscreen mist. It is water resistant up to 80 minutes, so it's been perfect while I've been working outside. Now, it's a chemical SPF, so this has the avobenzone, octisalate, octocrylene. So yeah, if you're looking for a mineral, that's not what this is, but it works really well at protecting my skin, and I think has done a pretty decent job actually of keeping the melasma at bay. Now, I have been wearing a hat outside, but not like the entire time, but I try to remember my hat as much as possible, just because almost any exposure to the sun these days makes the melasma on my forehead just go like it just explodes. It's nuts. It drives me nuts. But that's been providing some pretty good protection. I actually have several of these SPF sprays that, you know, I need to work on finishing this summer, because this one, well, this one expires in 2025. This one expires in 2025. So yeah, I want to work on finishing these two this summer. So you'll probably see these a little bit here in my recommendations. Okay, let's keep going. I have one hair item I want to mention today, and I received this in a really sweet little PR package from Pacifica Beauty. I've not tried a lot of the hair products from Pacifica, but what I have tried has been pretty darn good. I was really excited to receive this because I'm wondering if this can be a more affordable dupe of some of my favorite high-end leave-in treatments. This is their 11-in-1 Magical Leave-In Treatment with coconut and peptides. This is for dry and damaged hair. My hair is not damaged. If you're new here, it is naturally gray. So yeah, this is my own hair. And you can see that there's still some blonde running throughout it. In fact, the underneath still has quite a bit of like my natural like dishwater blonde shade. You see that there. But yeah, this is my own natural hair color. I went gray very early in life. That's just, I don't know, it's genetics. It is what it is. I got tired of coloring my hair, so here we are. I'm embracing it. I would encourage others to embrace gray hair as well. I get a ton of compliments on it. I certainly get a fair amount of hate as well. That's more so here on the internet than in real life. But I have had a couple of like older women ask me at the grocery store like why on earth I would like rock gray hair. And these were women that were a little bit older than me and definitely, you know, had very vibrant like fiery red and, you know, brunette hair colors. And so I'm pretty sure that, you know, they probably have some gray hair, but just were not ready to embrace it. And so I try to be kind. Just, you know, like I love it. You know, I think it looks great on me. I don't feel older, you know, like I try to kind of engage and, you know, like maybe encourage them to embrace it if they're ready for it. But also some women are just like, absolutely not now, not ever in the future. And that's fine. I don't personally really care what anyone does with their hair, but, and hopefully you don't either, because it's not your hair. Sometimes I want to say that too, but you know, I try to be nice. I try to be a decent human being. It's getting harder. The older and more like perimenopause-y I get, the harder it gets to be nice, but I'm still trying, folks. Anyway, let's get back to this. My hair is not damaged. It's actually in great condition, but it is prone to dryness. So this is supposed to provide you with damage care, hydration. It's supposed to smooth flyaways, control frizz. It's supposed to seal the hair, detangle, protect, boost shine, add softness, manageability, and elasticity. So I have it in my hair today. There is no mousse in my hair. I do have the Kenra volumizing spray, but that's it. And look, it doesn't weigh my hair down. It feels kind of heavy when it's coming out, but it did not weigh my hair down. And my hair feels soft, and more importantly, it smells like $1,000,000 because this stuff smells good. How would I describe this scent? It's kind of coconutty. It's like a creamy coconut scent. I love it. I don't know. Not everybody is about the smells, but I am. It smells good. It seems to be working well. And so far, you know, I don't feel like my hair is greasy. I don't feel like it's weighed down. I'm a fan of this situation. Feels very soft, feels very manageable, and plays well with the other hair products that I've been using it with. So I actually need to grab, while I'm thinking about it, I need to grab another bottle of my Kenra thickening mousse because I just finished that this week. So that's the reason that I don't have mousse in my hair right now, is I've just been forgetting to pop it in the bathroom. But I kind of feel like I don't even need it. Like, this stuff works good. All right, I want to mention just a few makeup items really quickly, and then I need to get out of this room because, once again, that's why it's just like pouring down my back right now. Oh God, it's hot. Okay, I went back to matte shadows this week. So that's what I'm sporting today. It's just a bunch of matte shades. I want to do just a nice neutral, like everyday, warm toned shadow look in the next couple of weeks. It might be more than just a one-step shadow routine. We'll probably use like 2 or 3 shades, but I'll still try to keep it pretty simple. But it's more likely than not going to come from my beloved Viseart Grande Pro 1 palette. Listen, this seems to be sold out a lot of places. I really hope Viseart plans on bringing it back because what a gorgeous palette she is. Now, you can get a lot of these individual shades from Viseart as well, but you probably have matte shades like this. Well, maybe not like some of these guys here, but you should be able to find some of these in some of your other palettes that you already own. So hopefully you can still follow along with the tutorial when it comes out. But I just love this palette. She's a stunner. And I have used the heck out of this thing, and it is one of my smartest eyeshadow purchases that I've ever made. And I'm gonna be really bummed if they don't bring this back. But I think what I'm gonna do is, as I, you know, finish these, like for example, I've hit some major pan on this shade right here. As I finish some of these shades, I'll just pop these out because they're magnetic, and then I'll replace them. Because I can do that, and I love it. I love being able to replace things. Okay, I need to clean that palette up. So messy. I finished another one of my beloved Laura Geller Balance and Brighten Powder Foundations, and so I immediately put another one back into my drawer. So still using this. I love it so much. Let's pop that into my empties. My 2 blush picks from this week were these 2 right here. This is the Laura Mercier Blush Color Fusion in the shade Rosé. I think I'm wearing this, yes, I'm wearing this one today. Really nice neutral pink shade and a nice matte. Kind of one of those easy pinks that go with a lot of different eyeshadow looks, so this has been great for that. Although, since purchasing this, I do believe that Laura Mercier is no longer cruelty-free. So I would not repurchase this in the future, but it has been a nice blush for me. So bummer for that, but who knows, they might go back at some point. All right, the other blush that I'm using, I don't think I can link this one. This was a limited edition shade from Tarte. This is B-Day Bay, like birthday bay, and it's a peachy pink, and it's a matte. This is gorgeous. I'll try to see if they have a color just in the regular collection that's similar that I can recommend, but isn't this one stunning? They should just make this permanent because it's so pretty. I love that. And then one last thing I wanted to mention, the lip products from this week were mostly just some of my Buxom glosses. The one that I was reaching for the most was the Dolly Daiquiri, which was, I think, limited edition last summer or possibly the summer before. I don't remember. Anyway, I don't think you can get this one. You can get the regular Dolly shade, which I love during the fall and winter. I love Dolly anything from Buxom, so that is like my Melanie Mauve. It's such a beautiful shade, but I really like this kind of creamy version of Dolly here. That's actually what I have on my lips right now, so it's so pretty, but I love these formulas. Anyway, you guys, that's it. I need to go downstairs and cool down and work on uploading this video. So I hope you guys have a really great weekend. Again, let me know what your plans are. Let me know what you are loving this week in the comments down below. I appreciate you being here. Subscribe if you are new, and don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.